Okay, so this video here is going to go over the different types of pre-orders in the system. Now, basically a pre-order is any time that the customer has been set to get a delivery. Now, anytime during the day, a driver can actually go out and go off route and do a customer that didn't actually have any type of pre-order. And a pre-order could be just a restock or it could be specific items. So that's what I'm going to discuss in this video right here. So the first one right here, I have a pre-order for A&B Dennison Food Mart. I'm going to go ahead and tap on it here. And it's showing, and this banner up here is showing that it shows if there happens to be a change in the delivery address or anything like that. So banners will show up right here to show specific information about this order. But you can see right here, to get started on making the receipt, they just go down here and click on make delivery, pre-order. Now this right here is will give information on on the directions to the pre-order. It'll give information about the order itself, the notes, and if there happen to be any delivery times or changes or anything like that, or if there's any requested items, all show up. At this point right here, the user would just select the pre-order. And from here, if there was pre-ordered items preset for this, and you'll see this in another example, they'll automatically populate. But in this situation right here, they didn't show up. So I'm just going to click on Enter Line Items. And I'm actually going to add some product. And I'll go up here and I'm going to choose just 20-pound bags. And I'm just going to choose 40 of them. And since I'm here, I might as well enter a few more. 7-pound bags. I'll do 20 of those. Okay, done entering items. I'm just going to complete delivery. Here's the ice chest that's on site. I'll discuss that in another video. I'm going to continue on that. And from here, this customer is going to pay cash. I'm just going to click next. And I'm not going to bother printing out the receipt. No receipt. All right, so I'm going to finish the delivery. That's been done. Takes me right back to the route. Let's do another one. Okay, so the next one's a little bit different. This one here is really a full pre-order that's got ice and merchandisers and everything. Not a lot of ice companies will actually go to this extent. I know I did this at Olmsted Ice. This is how I did my pre-orders with merchandisers on site. So I'm going to tap on that. And again, I'm going to select the pre-order. And again, we have all the notes about the job right there that was typed in by the office. We have the required items that were set up for the order, and we also have note that there's an ice chest selected for this order, an asset drop-off. So I'm going to select the pre-order. Okay, so the items have been dropped off, but you can see right down here that there's a merchandiser drop-off as well, and the pickup date has already been preset. So from here I can do more entries, or I can hit complete delivery. But you do not enter enough requested merchandiser information. So I'm going to stay here. So I'm going to go up here to the enter line. I'm going to click enter line items, and I'm going to drop off assets. Because basically it's asking me to drop off an asset. So I'm going to say if it's indoors or outdoors. And I'm going to add it. Now if you see here, it notes right there that yep, I've satisfied the order because I basically said yep, there's an asset to drop off and I've taken care of it. I'm going to click on complete delivery, and this gateway right here, I'll just go ahead and put in some percentage information. And I can actually type in a note. Okay. I'm going to click next. You can see right here, totals, got surcharges and everything on there. I'm going to click next. Since there was an asset dropped off, it's going to force a signature. And I'm going to click next. I'm not going to print a receipt on this, and I'm just going to finish the delivery. So that one right there is pretty intense and actually takes a little bit more thought from the users, but drivers can learn this. I've taught all my drivers at Olmsted Ice to be able to handle doing merchandiser drop-offs. So I'm going to go back to my route. So this next one here is a little bit different. It's called a prepaid order. So it's a pre-order, but it's a prepaid order. So I'm going to go and click on it here. And I'm going to select it. It says right here, this has been prepaid, just drop off. So again, noted prepaid. You can't add any items to this. You can only do you can only select the items that were preset and prepaid. So if I select the pre-order, I'm saying, yep, I dropped off those items. And the only thing I can do from here is maybe do an asset drop off or pickup, but all I can do is really complete the delivery. I'm going to skip that. And they're going to sign they received their prepaid order, and no receipt is needed. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the route. I'm going to do one more receipt. Okay, so in this right here, I could continue on with this with all these deliveries on here, but I wanted to note that I actually had one more pre-order right here at the bottom. Westside Irish American Club. You can see right here I did Westside American up at the top. And when I selected that one, it selected the merchandiser and the ice chest and everything needed to be dropped off. This one at the bottom, I put it at the end of the route because we're planning on going back there at the end of the day. Tap on it, and I select the pre-order. It says right there, deliver 50 bags on the way back to the shop. And the preset order is right there. So I'm going to select the pre-order. You can see right there, it automatically filled it in. And I'm just going to complete that delivery. This customer is set up for terms. I can even add more surcharges on if I wanted to, just for the heck of it. Sign for it. And again, it goes back to the office. And go back to the route. So you can see right here, it says right there at the bottom that this order has been completed. Okay, so that there is the pre-order functions. So you can have a prepaid order that just has a note. You can have a prepaid order that has a note and preset items that were set up. You can have a prepaid order that's already been prepaid, where in that case right there, the only thing a driver can do is drop off the required items. Or you can have a prepaid order with no notes and no items, and it's just simply a restock. But this all has to do with stops that are actually on a route. I want to talk one more time. The merchandiser drop off, that's something again that takes a little bit of practice, but it's definitely something that drivers can do. And when I had my ice company at Olmsted Ice, I used it all the time, and we were very successful at being able to drop off, putting those merchandisers in the system. Drivers had to say that they dropped off the merchandisers, and then when the day came to pick up the merchandisers, they were all listed there on which ones had to be picked up. Okay, so that is the pre-order functionality. If anyone has any questions, just let me know. Thanks.